Okay, in this next example, I'm going to find the equation of a line parallel, and I'm going to write it into three different forms: point-slope form, slope-intercept, and standard form. The slope of this line is easily found. It's 3/4. The slope of a line parallel to it is also 3/4. The point-slope form would be y minus my y-coordinate, which is 8, and then my slope is 3/4 times x minus my x-coordinate of 1. Slope-intercept form is when we have y by ourselves, so we're going to distribute. We get y minus 8 equals 3/4 x minus 3/4. The next thing I want to do is I want to add 8 to both sides. So I get y equals 3/4 x plus 7 1/4. This is fine standard or slope-intercept form, but I could have also written it as 3/4 x plus, this would be 29/4. That's what I would have gotten if I would have made a common denominator. I also want to do that because I want to put this into standard form, and standard form has no fractions, so I'm going to multiply everything times 4. So I get 4y equals, those would cancel, and I'd get 3x plus the 4's would cancel, and I'd get 29. I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides, and I end up getting negative 3x plus 4y equals 29. The last thing I need to do in this problem is I need to change my x to be positive, which then changes my y to be negative and my number to be negative. On the next example, I'm still finding the equation of a line that's parallel. It's just my slope is not easily found right now, so I need to solve for my slope by getting y by itself. Divide by 2 everywhere. I get y equals, this is a 1, so negative 1/2 x plus 3. So the slope of this line is negative 1/2. The slope of the line parallel to it would also be negative 1/2. Point slope 1 equals the slope negative 1/2 times x minus 2. Slope-intercept form, I need to distribute those through, so I'd get y minus 1 equals negative 1/2 x. Negative 1/2 times negative 2 is a positive 1. And then I would add 1 to both sides, which would give me the slope-intercept form of negative 1/2 x plus 2. Standard form is when we have no fractions, so I'm going to multiply everything times 2. That gives me 2y equals negative 1x plus 4. I would add 1x to both sides. That would give me x plus 2y equals 4. And I would be finished with standard form on this problem because the x is already positive. My last example in this video is one where I'm going to actually find the slope or the slope-intercept form of a line that's perpendicular. This given line has a slope of 1, which means that its negative reciprocal, because we're talking about perpendicular lines, would be negative 1. This has a fraction of 1 over 1, which would be a negative 1 over 1 for my slope. Point slope form would be y minus my y-coordinate, which was negative 2. And then I have my slope, which is negative 1/2, times x minus my x-coordinate. So point slope form would truly look like y plus 2 equals negative 1 times x minus 8. To put it in slope-intercept form, I would distribute. So I end up with y plus 2 equals negative 1x plus 8. And then I would subtract 2 from both sides. Now I don't need to write the negative 1 as long as I have the negative, so I'm just going to write it as negative x plus